seeking. I will.
Paul, stop right there. You set 1 foot outside that ring, I'll hit you so hard, I'll knock that hair back to gray. Get your ass back in here. Word on the streets is you said that spear last week was a warning shot, right?
Right? Well,
Right?
well, you.
Right? Right? I think they said yeah. So I got to ask you, do you think that was the right move? Yeah, me neither. And I'll tell you why. Warning shots, I don't do warning shots. You're gonna take a shot at me, you better put me down for good. I'll pull a Michael Myers on you. I'll just keep coming back. I won't stop. I can't stop. And as a matter of fact, I will not stop until I own Roman Reigns in this ring and until I own the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. Yeah. So look, I tell you like this. If Roman's scared, just say he's scared. He should be, because he ain't ever seen anybody like me before. As fast as I've risen in the WWE is as fast as I will take that WWE title off him, just like this. Yeah. But, oh, you hate that, do you?
No, I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
How's it go?
Yeah.
You're pathetic. Shut up. Here's how we're gonna do this. That contract signing next week between Roman Reigns and I is gonna take place right here. And well, I tell you what, if Roman isn't gonna be here now and you're gonna be on the phone with him to talk about that contract signing, then make sure that when you talk to him, you make it completely, absolutely 100% clear whose game this is.
Okay.
And when he looks at you with a befuddled look, and he's just a little bit confused and lost for words, make sure you speak the undisputed truth that is L.A. Knight. Yeah.
I believe in the beauty that is all this madness. And I believe that I can still go. I believe that I can still bring it. And I believe that the time is now to turn the math around. So here's the fact. It is going to be a bad night for the next idiot brave enough to walk through that curtain. Because whoever it is, they're going to get smoked.
Wow.
The backup QB just threw another TD. What the hell?
Cena's got backup. Cena's got backup.
Who the hell is it?
Main event, Jey Uso's here. Main event, Jey Uso's here.
He's
all
taking
over.
Jimmy with him.
And security trying to separate the brothers. Oh, Bedlam here. Oh, down. Jey Uso trying to get his hands on his brother who cost him the tag titles Monday night.
Jey Uso being mobbed by security and officials.
Finally some separation. But back in the ring, Solo Sikoa wants to do more damage to John Cena.
Here it comes.
Oh, Cena gets out of the way of the Samoan spike. John Cena has Solo where he wants him. Attitude adjustment.
So no, I'm not here for Rey Mysterio, but Ray does have something I need. You see, Ray has respect. I don't need your respect. Ray has legacy. I got my own legacy. Ray has the U.S. Championship. The coveted U.S. Championship. And I do need that championship. So even though last weekend I just beat up a deadbeat dad, it looks like at Crown Jewel, I'ma have to beat up another.
You actually remind me a lot of my son Dominic. Amazing natural ability. Passion. You're dripping with passion. Incredible career ahead of you. And a big mouth just like Dom. Oh, and I forgot. Igual de tontos los dos. I really think you need some humbling. And you know, the last time I had to kick some sense into Dom, not gonna lie, I was a little reluctant. But you, Logan, tú, I'm not gonna hesitate to whoop your ass. You say you need this. You want this. ¿Tú quieres este título? You want this title?
Sí. So badly.
But you know what? I'll give you the opportunity. Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship at Crown Jewel. Oh, y que viva mi raza.
How can Charlotte fully focus knowing that Dom's control of ringside?
She knows all the tricks, especially from Bayley. That's what I'm talking about right there. And Charlotte Flair pays for it.
Classic Bayley.
Io looking to take to the sky. Here comes the champion. And just that slight interference by Bayley has turned this match around.
The genius of the sky from the apron.
The power of Charlotte.
Ranked on show. Oh my goodness. Face first. Will Charlotte win her 15th crown tonight?
Get her in the ring. Get her in the ring.
Charlotte hunted. Flair catches Io with ease.
Charlotte with a clear power advantage in this match.
Where is Charlotte Flair going?
Obviously up to the second rope.
Oh, man.
Oh! Massive fall-away slam.
Quickly across for the cover, and the championship. Io out in time. Sky, the genius of the sky. Looking for...
Oh my goodness! Charlotte about kicked her into next week. Spear! Spear!
Charlotte for the championship! Grabs the leg for the win! Oh no! Bayley! Grabbed Io Sky's foot and put it on the ropes!
Charlotte had the championship won. She about kicked Io in the next week on the counter, and now Charlotte Flair in pursuit of Bayley, and the fight's on.
The Queen is livid, and rightly so.
The fight is on, and here comes Bayley sailing across the announce table. You could have caught her. Charlotte is ticked off, and you can't blame her. But still has an opportunity, still has a chance.
Meanwhile, back inside. Charlotte's got Io inside the
Io
ring.
used the championship. Io used the damn championship. The official never saw it. Io steals it. A full beat now by Damage Control.
It's Bianca Belair. The EST is back.
And she's someone with a huge score to settle with Damage Control.
Taking the fight to Bayley. This is a fired up Bianca Belair. Belair ready for Io Sky. Looking for the KOD.
Bayley again saving the day, but look out!
Yeah, she's gonna pay for it though. KOD!
Calculated and motivated. Bianca Belair may be Damage Control's biggest problem.